Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Epiphone Jack Casady signature bass. Let's do this. This is my Epiphone Jack Casady signature, and I have had this bass longer than any other bass in my collection. I purchased this bass brand new, I think in around 2013. I fell in love with the Silverburst finish, which was a limited edition finish for this particular bass in that year, and I've had it ever since. It's currently modified with a Hipshot 3-point bridge, the Supertone or whatever it's called. I love these Hipshot bridges, and I love it way more than I do the stock 3-point bridge. It's also strung with Labella low tension flats, not the deep talking flats that I usually prefer. I restrung this, I think, almost 2 years ago now, so it's been a while. And I much more prefer the Labella deep talking flats nowadays, but I don't feel like restringing this. Featuring an all-maple semi-hollow body with a maple top, maple sides, and maple back, finished in this beautiful Silverburst. We also have a JCB1 low-impedance humbucker here, and that is paired to a volume control, a tone control, and a three-way impedance switch with 50 ohms, 250 ohms, and 500 ohms as different impedance options. The neck is a 34-inch scale, 20-fret set neck. This is a mahogany neck, and it has a 42mm nut width. The profile is very comfortable, and this is just a really nice bass. Now, this particular example was produced in Korea, as they were produced there at the time. However, I believe the current Jack Casadys are made in China. I have not played one of the new ones, so I can't really judge and recommend that particular model over this one. I don't know the differences, I don't know how they play, so I'll hopefully be looking at one of those in the future, but for now, we're going to take a look at my personal one. The neck also has some really nice pearl inlays going up the neck, and I just think it's a gorgeous looking bass all around. This is one of the most stylish semi-hollow bodies out there in this particular price point. I think it looks better than the Guild, and I think it looks better than the Schecter, and whichever other ones are out there. I just think this is the most good looking one. The current Jack Casady model has some great finishes as well, available brand new. I really like the blue one personally, so, you know, again, maybe I'll snag one in the future, but I really like the Silverburst especially, though. These are pretty hard to find. Now, let's go ahead and turn this bass around. Around back, we see nothing. Whole lot of nothing. This is a large bass. You see a lot of black. No screws at the neck because this is a set neck instrument, meaning that the neck is glued in place. However, it is very stable, and I've had no issues with that whatsoever. We also see that the back of the neck is finished in a gloss black as well. If you don't like gloss necks, you probably want to look elsewhere because this has one. And then up at the headstock, we see standard Epiphone tuners. These are, you know, nothing special. They're not lightweight tuners. However, they're not super heavy. In regards to weight, this Epiphone Jack Casady comes in at 8.2 pounds, which is, I want to say, probably on the lighter to normal side of the semi-hollow body range. It's decently weighted, however, it is a bit on the neck-heavy side in my opinion. You do have that 34-inch scale, so it is a bit longer of a neck versus what you get on the Guild Starfire 1, which is a, I believe, short or medium scale. Now, how much does the Epiphone Jack Casady bass cost? They're coming in new at $7.99, but I do believe they come with a hard case, which is a nice added feature. The hard case is specific to this bass, however, it does fit most other semi-hollow basses. When shipping around my Guild Starfire as well as the Schecter, I did use my Epiphone Jack Casady case, so it did come in handy there. I know you guys are wondering, well, what does this bass sound like? You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and hit that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. some thumpy fat tone. These basses nail that. What you've heard was with the impedance switch all the way down at 50. We only go up from there. I'll show you guys the difference shortly, and we also have the tone control, so we'll explore that in conjunction with the impedance switch. But for now, let's just enjoy the impedance switch at 50, tone at 100%, because that is just some smooth, smooth tone. Now let's go ahead and turn the tone down to around 50%. And here's the tone all the way down. Let's go ahead and turn the tone back up and turn the switch wherever it is. Here it is. Let's turn the switch over to 250 now. Here's what that sounds like. Now let's take the tone down to 50% with the impedance switch at 250. And here's the tone all the way down. Let's take the tone back up and bring the impedance switch over to 500 ohms now. That is quite spicy, especially compared to the other two settings. I would use this one with extreme caution. Now let's take the tone down to about 50% and do it all again. And here's the tone all the way down. Very nice, very nice. It does get a little bit boomy when you have the impedance switch at 500 and the tone all the way down. But let's go ahead and turn that back to 250, turn the tone up, and grab our pick. Here's what this sounds like. That sounds great with this felt pick. Absolutely great. Let's take the tone down to about 50%. Do it one more time. Very nice, very nice. Now let's take the tone back up to 100%. See how she slaps. Not well. This bass is not a slap bass, not really geared for slap, especially with these strings. You can slap it. Would I? No. Now finally, let's go ahead and throw some drums behind this bass. So here are my final thoughts on my Epiphone Jack Casady limited edition Silverburst signature bass. This thing is awesome. I love this bass. This is an absolutely stellar hollow body bass, and it has some sentimental value because I've had it for almost 9 years, close to 10 years, which is a long time for me. I usually buy and sell things a lot, so yeah, this is a very special instrument. I love how it sounds, I love how it plays. I've used it on gigs before and gotten lots of compliments about my tone. It's just a wonderful instrument with a really cool vibe. It's not a bass for every scenario, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking for that really thuddy warm tone, this bass has you covered. Now again, this bass is a little bit different versus what you're going to be getting off the shelf if you buy a Jack Casady brand new, and I am hoping to snag one of those in the near future and do a review on a new Jack Casady, as these were constructed in Korea versus the new ones, which I believe are out of China, so I'm gonna maybe evaluate the quality differences and stuff in a future video. Keep an eye out for that, but until then, that is it for my personal Jack Casady Silverburst limited edition. I love this thing. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my Epiphone Jack Casady in limited edition Silverburst. And as always, until we groove again.